In today's episode of Gaining Virtue, we're going to be examining the virtue of concern and how to keep it in the sweet spot so we don't go crazy worrying about all the things that could possibly go wrong in our world. Please join me. The virtue of concern means that you have a keen interest in how things are going to affect you, your family, your home, your job, your neighborhood. You are concerned about the big things that affect society at large, as well as the little things that affect daily life. That's a lot of things, especially if you try to stay connected to the world through its various forms of media. If you find yourself isolated on a deserted island, in the deep bowels of an armored bunker or in an off-the-grid homestead, then this may not concern you. But if you're going to successfully interact with the world and its people, then at least you should be aware of what they are doing, because they are likely going to do something that will affect you. The key is to be concerned, but not worried. That is one facet of concern that we'll explore. Concern carries with it an awareness, where you try to gather the facts so you can make considered decisions. It is a positive characteristic. Worry, on the other hand, is when you become aware of something and you start to feel uneasy or anxious about it. You might even become so emotional that you'll lose the ability to look at things rationally. We don't want to worry because it only wastes your energy and brings forth misery. Another facet of concern is learning how to increase our conscientiousness. This is the quality of trying to do your work or perform your duty to the best of your ability. It draws on other strengths, such as the ability to be orderly, dutiful, disciplined, and cautious. Employers love conscientious employees. We'll assess your level of conscientiousness and offer some suggestions on how to get more of it. Next, we'll examine one of the most important ways to show concern, which is to focus on protecting our loved ones, to keep them from harm until they can learn to protect themselves. We will examine all the roles we need to play as we try to protect those we care about. Learning how to safeguard traditions is another aspect of concern that is worth explaining. The role of tradition is to pass along culture, beliefs, ethics, folklore, myths, rituals, religions, and holidays from one generation to the next, especially the good ones. The bad ones we can filter out, but the good ones should be passed along. Without traditions, we have no anchor, rudder, sails, oars, or engines to sail our ship through the seas of life. Part of our responsibility as a concerned member of society is to support the social institutions which support our way of life. Whether we like it or not, we are tied to 5 major social institutions: family, faith, education, labor, and government. Your level of involvement in these institutions is largely up to you, but we will examine the role that we need to play in each of these. Finally, we will look at how to stay vigilant and concerned for possible dangers and difficulties that might affect you and those around you. We will figure out ways to remain alert and watchful while others keep their eyes shut. We will become the watcher on the tower who looks around for threats and sounds the alarm as soon as danger approaches. If learning how to show the proper amount of concern sounds like something you want to learn more about, then please examine the written resources about this virtue. You will find more information about those in the link below. Thanks for watching.